Hey guys, so it's Jami here with another video. I'm not in my usual setup. I'm actually in my room because I had a shoot and I didn't want to clean. Basically, I didn't want to fucking clean up after myself, and I didn't want to set up the backdrop to record a video because I'm not in the mood. I'll be honest with you, not feeling it. So I'm in my room, and I have my little tripod set up on my phone, and yeah, we're just gonna get fucking popping. So today I am rating my exes. I want you guys to know that I was dreading this motherfucking video. I was dreading it because don't nobody want to be talking about their exes. I don't. But I'm gonna give the public what the fuck they want, okay? Because I'm a giver. That's what I do. That's what I do best, is deliver, baby. Things I do, that, okay? So basically, I honestly do not have many exes. Sorry to disappoint. I really don't date like that though. I've had many niggas, you see? You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? But I don't really date like that. So I've had maybe like 3 solid boyfriends, 3 or 4, give or take, who depends on if you want to count specific people. But yeah. So I'm gonna just hop right into this because I don't. Okay, so boyfriend number 1, I was 16 years old. This was my puppy love type of relationship. You know, puppy love relationships are cute. It's your first real thing. Like, you're going on dates, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I feel like I did it with one of the best people I know till this day. He's such a cool fucking guy. His name was Brian. We were best friends before we started dating. And yeah, like the relationship flowed easily. We were good off of each other because we were best friends. So like the chemistry was there and we were just solid. Like, it wasn't, I can't say it was a relationship that like taught me so much because it was my first relationship. Like, what was I supposed to know? I didn't even fucking know how to kiss. So bitch, I was 16, didn't know shit. But no, I feel like he was super patient, such a cool guy. When we were friends, we didn't even start off as friends. Like, he liked me, he approached me about it, whatever. We got to know each other. After like a month, he decided like, nah, this isn't for me. And I was like, I bet, like, whatever. I saw the potential, I saw our chemistry, and I was just like, this is not someone that I'd want to let up on, you know? Like, this is someone I really value. So we continued to be friends after like he cut it off. We continued to be friends, but we were best friends, like inseparable, like hanging out every day from school, after school, to fucking nighttime. Like, we did everything together, and it was like a group of friends that we had. So when we were friends, clearly I was like his best friend, so he would tell me about girls, but I feel like he was always like mindful about it because I think he just knew that I still liked him. He says he didn't, and Brian, you can hit me up about it if you fucking want to, but I know your ass fucking knew that I still liked you. I was cool. I was play about it, but a bad bitch be hurting, okay? So that's my point. Anyway, no, so whatever. We continue to be best friends. We still kind of talk to other people. I was 16. I was starting to, you know, get pretty at that age. Because I was always an ugly duckling and I was mad weird growing up. I'm weird now, but like I didn't grow into my personality or even who I am as a person as easily as you would think. So he was someone who kind of just made it flow easily for me. Like, we got along so great that I didn't feel pressured. I didn't feel like I had to do so much. I didn't feel like I had to impress. And we're very similar. Still to this day, I feel like we're very similar when it comes to personalities and the way we handle stuff. So after we were friends for a while, he liked some girl. Bro, did we have some fucking drama over this girl? Because okay, everybody kind of knew, like, we were best friends. I don't know if she felt certain. I don't remember the situation. I know that he knew I still liked him, and she was invited to my birthday party because she was friends with like my stepsisters at the time. She was friends with my stepsisters at the time, so they invited her because they were friends with her, and he was there. And yo, I'm not one to, I don't like doing this because I don't like to air out people's shit, but in reality, it's not, I can't even say that I'm airing it out because Whatever. They made out at my birthday party. That's fine. Whatever. I don't think I saw it. So I just heard about it and I was just like, bro, that's how you want to act? That's how you want to act? Bet, heard you. So I frolicked around in my birthday party and I danced for fucking everybody because I was like, you know what? I'm over here heard about someone that does not even fucking care about me. I was 16 going through it. Doesn't even care about me. He brought her to my birthday party. Mind you, I don't even think they came together. I was just a fucking mess, okay? Because I liked him. But I honestly don't, at this time, I don't think he knew that I still liked him. And I don't feel like I'm good. I'm not really good at showcasing my feelings, so I don't even feel like he would catch on to it because I'm really slick about shit. But yeah, I was devastated. And after that, I feel like we had a little falling out because I was very upset. And I was very upset because I had found out that someone that I considered a close friend of mine kissed him behind my back, and it slipped out through one of our other friends. And I was like, you know, cool, whatever. Honestly, I want you guys all to know that I have no beef with none of these people till this day. Like, we're all cool. We were kids. Like, you know, shit happens. It is what it is. There's no reason for me to hold grudges. And yeah, live and learn. I was 16. What could I fucking do about it? So I was very devastated at him and at somebody else. And I was just like, you know what? Everybody gotta get cut off. Like, I go through enough as is. I was a very depressed child. I always have been. I've always struggled with depression. And yeah, so I was just like, you know, I can't do it. So I feel like I kind of cut everybody off for a little bit, and he kind of came back into my life and we kind of hung out a little bit, but I feel like it wasn't the same. Then yeah, I was talking to somebody else when we continued to hang out. I started talking to someone else. Honestly, I wasn't even talking to him. I kind of had a crush on him and he didn't really know, but he would still text me and stuff all the time, so maybe he didn't know. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, yeah, we were at my house just hanging out, just chilling, and he kissed me. And then he was just like, I don't even remember. He was just like, so do you want to be my girlfriend type shit? Like, he had asked me and I was just like, bro, we wasn't even cool, but like, yeah, I'm gonna be your girlfriend, bro. I think that's how it went down. I don't remember, but that's how we started dating. So I went to his prom and all this extra shit. The year was coming to an end, and we called it off because he was leaving to college and I was starting my senior year. Like, and that was the best thing that could have happened because Lord knows how college niggas be. Brian, I know you was a fucking hoe. You're a cool ass dude, but I know you was a fucking hoe. We still hung out even though he went to college. Like, he came back. We hung out a little bit. He's someone that I'm still friends with to this day. There's never been beef. We didn't end on bad terms. Like, we grew out of each other because we were kids, you know, what could you do? But he's someone I'm still cool with till this day. It's not like we'd be texting 24/7. It's not that type of relationship. Just, you know, the casual check-in. But he is super good now. He's successful. He's doing what the fuck he gotta do, and I'm very proud of him. So shout out to you, Brian. I gave you like a solid 7 because at the end of the day we still kind of went through some shit. Okay. Now my next love, oh god, this is the one I've been dreading about talking about because so much happened. I dated him for almost 3 years. His name was Edwin. You guys definitely know him. If you followed me and stuff, you definitely know who he is because I used to post about him all the time. We used to do the fucking most. That was a relationship that kind of I feel like that's the one I grew the most. I don't know if grew could say, like, I could really say that. I feel like that was a relationship that kind of changed a lot for me though. In terms of like maturity, I feel like I never experienced somebody love me that intensely. And I honestly did not understand it until recently, now that I'm older, because I had turned 18 when I met him and he was 21. So he had a 3-year difference on me, and I was just joined the military. I was leaving. When I was coming back, I had to go to college full time. Like, how can I'm sorry, I don't want to like stumble and you guys be like, yo, this bitch don't even know what the fuck to say. So much happened that it's like, and it's hard to kind of like relive the shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was a complete fucking opposite of me though. Let's go start there. We can start there. He was my polar opposite. I feel like the reason we mixed so well at one point is because I was very adventurous, very free, very all over the place, and he was very grounded. So like I'm the type of person that I can't date someone who's too much of who's too much of me, basically. I can't date a me part 2. I can't do that. I need somebody who kind of levels me out. I actually like calm dudes. For the most part, I like calm, mean dudes. Like, you're mean to everybody else but me. And, you know, stuff like that. I don't really like someone who's extremely outgoing. I mean, I want you to be outgoing, but I don't need somebody who's out there. You know, that's kind of how I am. I don't need us to be two hot ass fucking messes everywhere we go. Every time we pull up, it's a motherfucking tornado. We're not doing that, okay? So it's the opposite of me is what I'm saying. I kind of need somebody to level me out. So we meshed really well at first. But he was a Dominican man, okay? I don't think I've dated a Dominican man since, because they are fucking control. You could like listen. I'm not saying that all Dominican men are like this, but at least for the most part, the masculinity annoying as fuck. Because it's toxic. Okay, let's get that right. He was very controlling, and I was young. I was young and stupid. I didn't fucking know what the fuck I was doing. I don't feel like I was ready for a love like that. I don't feel like that was the type of love that I needed. Maybe at the time, it definitely taught me things, and even now, like I definitely gained a lot. Like mentally gained a lot from that relationship because he taught me a lot. And I'm grateful for that. But as far as the relationship goes, bro, that shit was draining. Emotionally, mentally, everything you could fucking think of. Eventually it became so fucking much. It was a type of love that was suffocating, you know? I was not really allowed to be myself like that. I mean, I was allowed to be myself, but as far as like, you see how I'm doing these videos? No, that was a dub. As far as me going out, hanging out with different friends besides the friends that he kind of knew, dub. Everything was pretty much a fucking problem. At one point, everything was just a problem. I had left for the military, and I was like, bro, I even told them, like, I don't think this is smart, like, to have a relationship and me leave for the military for a whole year. And he was just like, fuck that, I want to be with you, whatever. 3 months into it, he kind of, like, broke up with me. And I was just like, I bet. It is what it is. Like, I can't really suffocate myself too much. I'm all the way away from home. I can't do much about it. I don't even know how to describe it because I was so alone at the time, but I had dope ass friends. Like, my friends were the shit. So they helped me through that breakup. I come home for December and I look the fuck good, okay? And I hang out with my best friend. I actually mentioned her in my toxic video. She was someone that I considered to be my family. She's actually dating his best friend. So it was like 2 best friends dating 2 best friends, you know? So I hung out with her for when I came back for like 2 weeks. And yeah, he like hit me up and we kind of started talking, but I was just like, bro, I come back home in March. You also broke up with me. You don't want no parts. And now you're kind of like searching for me and shit. I don't like that. But I was 18, about to turn 19 at the time. I was young, stupid. I didn't know anything about anything, honestly. Like, I didn't know much about relationships. So, how do I describe it? Okay, so I get home, right? A couple weeks before I went home, he was hitting me up on some, I miss you, like, how are you? Like, I want to be with you. I'm sorry, I was going through a lot. This person convinced me of this, and this person convinced me of this, and they just made me feel like you didn't want me. And it was like, bro, I was so loyal to him, and I was so like willing to make it work for everything. So the fact that he was like, oh, people were telling me this, but had I been like, oh, people are telling me this, people are telling me that, it would have been a whole fucking problem. Bro, still to this day, you could suck my whole fucking dick if you see this video. And I'm saying that because, bro, at the end of the day, like, this was a relationship that I learned so much from, but he fucking exhausted me in all fucking platforms, bro. Like, till this day, I want no fucking parts of you. No fucking parts. And you know what's crazy? On social media, you would think that we were the most perfect couple. And I'm sure at one point, we definitely were. We were a great couple. But I will never want to be with an insecure ass fucking man like that ever again. You could take that shit elsewhere. And yeah, have a nice life. I wish him the best. I'm pretty sure he's like doing really well for himself now. But as far as me, you ain't never gonna catch me slipping again, G. Never. Going back to our story, we got back together. I came back in March. I made the first move, like I kissed him or whatever. And then we pretty much fall back into a routine. We decide to move in together, right? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I was fucking 19 and stupid as shit. Sometimes. It is what it is. But anyways, I was 19 and dumb as shit. The worst thing I did for myself was fucking move in with that man. Because I didn't know what I was fucking in for. He was the type to like manipulate you to no extent. Manipulate you and just do the fucking most, and very controlling for no reason, very insecure. Like I cut off all my friends because he always found the problem with every single one. And I'm the type of person that if you're gonna start issues about shit that I could just like let go, then it is what it is. Now it's different. Some people around me are everybody around me for the most part is fucking solid as shit. And I'm gonna replace you before I ever replace them. I promise you that. Like you, at one point, you just have to learn the value of people. Like you can't just be out here like, oh, I cut them off, even though they didn't fucking do nothing wrong to you. You just, I'm not replacing nobody for a relationship. Like I'm not getting rid of nobody for a fucking relationship. There's a lot. Yeah, I learned so much through him. So much when it comes to terms of losing my fucking self. Because I feel like there was parts of my innocence that I never got back. Anyways, there was one time that it was Father's Day and I worked a 12-hour shift. After my 12-hour shift, I went to my dad's house. It was Father's Day. Clearly, I want to spend time with my dad. I was only there for 3 hours. I got home around 9 p.m. Bro, this man was fucking livid that I was home at 9 p.m. on Father's Day when I was with my father. Mind you, I would work 12 hours before then because he hadn't seen me. Bro, I wake up to you every fucking day. Every fucking day. Yeah, crazy nutty shit. Shit like that. And then we just pile up, And he was the type, though, to spoil the fuck out of me. Like, anything I wanted, I had. Even if I didn't ask for it, I had. He was the type to show up with flowers all the time. Do this, do that. And you know what? He was so reliable. He was so reliable when it came to everything. That's one thing I will give to that man. If you needed him, he was there. It didn't matter. Rain, snow, sleet, didn't matter. Didn't matter. If you needed him, he had you. Period. But just like the small things like that, I'm the type of person that I need you to be here, but I don't need you to like kind of hold me back in a way. Like, I don't need you to control me. I don't need you to control I know how to rock by myself, and I could handle myself. But he felt like, no, I have to handle everything that comes thrown at you, like on some superhero shit. And maybe some people like that. I don't, because I'm really independent, so I handle my own shit the way I want to. It got to a point where he wasn't even, if you know this, if you know me, you know that my brother, before Armani, my brother was my entire fucking life. Like, that was the first love of my life, is my brother. So to have someone tell me that, oh, your little brother's doing this, you can't be controlling your little brother, you can't be there every time he calls, bro, what? He wouldn't want me to be with my fucking family. Like, what? Bro, what? No, that shit, no. No. Fuck that. Fuck that and fuck you, bro. I hope you see this. I hope you see this so you fucking know where you stand in my life. Because I know that if you still had my information, you'd be hitting me up. Fuck you. Anyway, after that, so much happened there. So much happened there. Anyway, so much happened there. When I decided to go to college, clearly I already had the intention of going. I just didn't know where I was gonna go. So I went to college an hour away from my house, from here. So I moved into college, and I also moved back home. But I was living in college. Like, I was living in my dorm with my friends and stuff like that. And this man would pop up to my campus to make sure I wasn't doing no fuck shit. I wasn't allowed to go to parties. I wasn't allowed to. Do you see? It's the word choice. Allowed. This man had me that much on a fucking leash that I would ask for permission to do shit. What? Any nigga now to be like, you not doing that? I'm gonna do it just to piss you the fuck off. Cause who the fuck are you? If I'm not hurting myself or you or anyone around me, suck my dick. There should be no reason as to why you're trying to hold me back in that way. Anyways, whatever. He stumped my creative process. I feel like there's just so much that went on there, and I was also so young. Like, you don't know nothing at fucking 18, 19. You really don't. So to have someone who wanted me to buy a house with him at 19, I'm sure that's great if you knew that was the person for you. But me knowing that, I was like, this is not the type of person I want to end up with, because what if I have a baby with him? Then what? He's gonna control everything. Every little fucking aspect of my life he will control. You know? And I'm sure he didn't even fucking mean to be like that. But with me, he was like that. And I don't know why. I hope he changed now, but for the betterment of someone else. Or I hope somebody could handle his fucking crazy ass. But I can't. And I won't. Dude, I went to college. He would show up on my campus, show up in my dorm, make sure I wasn't doing no fuck shit. Mind you, I lived an hour away. But here's the thing. He would disguise it as oh, I brought your favorite cupcakes. Oh, I bought you flowers. But you came all the way an hour away to surprise me with my favorite stuff, when I know there's another motive behind it. It's not to be like, hey, I miss you because you saw me 2 days ago. Don't hit me with no fucking bullshit, because I was home every weekend. I was seeing him every other day. Yeah, so, bro, that relationship was so much. And we, I would cook 3 times a fucking day for him. Talking about it is draining as fuck. Do you see? I'm already tired, bitch. I might take a nap after this shit. Bro, yeah. He was something serious. For real. After college, though, even after I cut it off in college, though, I was on and off with him still. I had met my baby father, and I was still on and off with this fucking man. And what can I say? Yeah, one day, I just fucking lost it. I was like, bro, you were trying to control every aspect of my life, even my fucking college career. Who the fuck are you? Are you my dad? Absolutely fucking not. I don't even call you daddy, because you're not. You know? It was just oh my gosh, it was just so much. And I wish younger girls knew. You kind of got to go through the motions for you to learn shit, but bro, that's not love. Somebody controlling you, somebody trying to manipulate you, somebody's disrespecting you, somebody telling you some wild shit is not love. He used to, when we broke up and we would sneaky links or whatever, we would meet up, and he would tell me oh, this is the girl I was supposed to marry. He would literally show me a picture of this girl, and I was like, why are you fucking talking to me? If you were supposed to marry her, hit her up. No, because she got a kid and she got a husband now, but I feel like I was supposed to marry her. That was the love of my life. Fuck am I supposed to do with this information? Yo, he would tell me, oh, I don't call you beautiful, I don't call you pretty, because you already know it, and people be gassing your head up. I deleted my Twitter He had me delete my Twitter because that was a fucking problem. All my social media was a problem. Snapchat was a problem. Me taking pictures with anybody was a fucking problem. I took a picture. It was Halloween for my first year of college. It was Halloween. I dressed up as a fucking baby. There was a teddy bear there. I took a picture with the teddy bear. I still don't even know to this day who was the fucking teddy bear. I had a picture of it in my phone. God forbid. He also was, I would also be texting or I'd be on my phone and he'd snatch it out of my fucking hands and see what the fuck I was doing. Bro, I promise, if I ever catch you shit, yeah, if I ever catch you in the streets, bro, I think I would deadass hit you. I wouldn't even acknowledge you. I'd make you feel so fucking low about yourself because that's what you did to me for 3 fucking years. You did that to me for 3 fucking years. I would never, ever in my life give you the time of day where you feel like you could even amount to the type of person I am. You could never, baby. The person I am today, oh, she's that bitch. And you gonna fucking find out if you ever encounter my ass again. Now, let's talk about my baby father. Actually, this was my most recent relationship that's been on and off for damn near 13 years. Because we're just that couple. But I will never sit here and bash my the father of my child publicly. Never. You're not gonna catch that from me. Regardless of what me and him may go through, we go through a hella ups and downs, but I will never sit here and bash him. He's the father of my child. He's an amazing child. He's an amazing dad is what I meant to say. He's an amazing father to Armani, the best. Nobody's gonna love my son the way he loves my son. And yeah, those are really like my most concrete exes, because like I don't really well, I should say relationships. I don't really date like that. I really don't. It's hard for me to like somebody, and it's even harder for you to keep my attention, because after like a month I'm like 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 right now. So what the fuck you got going on? Okay. But for the most part, all of these relationships I've learned a lot from. I know I only mentioned 2 because I'm not going to talk about my baby father, and I'm not going to talk about, I had like a military fling, and that nigga just fucked me over. He cheated on me so many fucking times. Actually, we weren't even really dating, but I was so hung up on him for why? Who fucking knows? Who knows? But as far as getting to know different types of men, I've definitely dabbled in the whole like getting to know somebody thing, but I never make it far enough to like want to date them, because I feel like not a lot of people are serious about dating someone. Not a lot of people are on the same page as I am, or even me. I'm sometimes not on the same page as them. Like sometimes they want a whole relationship, and that's not what I want. Yeah, but I learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I feel like my second relationship with Edwin definitely taught me how to love somebody. Like, I feel like he knew that I wasn't so in love with him. I was in love with the things he would do, like the ideas, he was very sincere. Like I told you, like he would spoil me and do so much when it comes to that. He was very thoughtful. He taught me how to be thoughtful when it came to gifts, when it came to people's feelings. But at the end of the day, there was a lot of red flags of that relationship that I never paid attention to, and the manipulation, the guilt tripping, the gaslighting, it's just not something I ever want to encounter again. As for now, though, I'm very proud of where I'm at when it comes to relationships, because I am that bitch. I really am. Like you gotta be on a different type of frequency to be able to fuck with me, and I really mean that, because you're not about to half-ass nothing with me. I tolerated way too much over the past 23 fucking years. I'm about to be 24, and I promise you, I'm gonna just keep getting better and better. So for the most part, those are my exes. I rate Edwin, oh my god, I can't even rate him. I'm gonna rate him a 5, because I learned so much from him, but then I also can't stand that nigga. So he's someone that is blocked. He's blocked. Like I don't have no type of connection with him. He blocked even on my emails. Like you're not getting to me. no, I don't want no parts. But yeah, I'm sorry if I got really really aggressive there with that, because I don't revisit that relationship, because I feel like I gained what I needed to gain out of it, and it was I was in a tough spot because I was so young and still going through so much, and I always, like I said, I've always struggled with depression and anxiety and all that. So that didn't help. But it's not a relationship I like to revisit. But I'm happy to share my struggles and all this extra shit with you guys. I really am. Like, I'm so happy that people dead ass fuck with me enough to like actually watch my videos, comment, share with somebody. That's so fucking cool to me, and it makes me feel so loved and so appreciated. And that's just so fucking concrete. But thank you guys for watching, and yeah.